Right, I'm just heading up now to go and check these traps again. I think it's about morning, well, I don't know what it is, a couple of weeks anyway. But there's a couple of dogs walked past the traps last night, and past the camera anyway, and they sort of, two of them went back one way, and another one come back, and he was a bit wary. I think he did smell the scent there. He was a bit wary of the area. Just coming up now to the sets, first two sets. And I think it's all clear. Cattle might have been here disturbing stuff. Cattle have been here, but they didn't step in my trap. One there, one in there. It's all still good. So we've got one down here, we'll go and check in. Well, there's nothing in that trap over there. Let's check this one here. There's been something scratching around the tracks. I don't know whether the wallabies sniffing around, but I can't see any dog tracks even along here. They might have, since that other one got caught in the trap here, they might be avoiding this area. I can't see any tracks. That one's good. I would have got one on the camera. There's a camera sent me a picture this morning, but there was nothing on it then. So anyway, Ben and I are heading down to other block today to go and try, and we're going to bring the dozer home and go and get those last few cattle that we haven't been able to get yet. So camp the night, hopefully we'll get a bit of shooting done. Haven't been down there for months, so see what else we can find down there. Yeah, just see what he did here. There's a footprint there, here, and here, and there's the pan right there. So he's only just missed it. Should have really got him, and should have actually got it on video too, if I did. But anyway, what I might do is put a bit more scent there, and I'll get a stick. I'm going to put the stick next to just in front of the pan there. So if he comes in here, hopefully he might step there. I might even get a bit more of a bush. Get another stick or something. Sort of direct him in and freshen up the scent there. Well, we're just rolling up towards the front of end of our property now in the truck, and there's a heck of a lot of dog tracks up the road here. So there's a lot of them heading this way. So there might be a good chance we could howl some dogs up. The grass down here is a fair bit.
Somebody run cattle in this forestry, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The neighbour's got a lot of cattle in the forestry here. They've chewed it down fairly good, so our place is probably going to be harbouring a lot of things. There'll be a lot of grass down there, I'm guessing. So there you go, there's dog tracks on the road there. You can't see through my dirty windscreen probably, but you know, see what happens. Looks promising. Very much for a good start. Got here and I think the starter motor and the quads had it. So anyway, we can try full starting it, but it's not really gonna, it doesn't work real well on a belt driven machine. Anyway, it's a bit of a shame. Well, we've done a lot of walking tonight, and we come down there, had a bit of dinner, and come down the paddock here, just sort of checking the fences and some of the gates where we got to do the mustering tomorrow. And I looked around at the thermals, and all we saw was a few roos and wallabies and stuff. Come around to this windmill here. Probably can't see it in this light, but I climbed up the windmill, looked around, couldn't see anything. Gave a couple of howls and nearly straight away. Dogs answered this for a moment. He could be a couple 100 metres away out in all the suckers. I could see him. They're just out there in the open, Ben. They're just out here in the open. And so we climbed down, windmill, nothing was happening, so I climbed up there again and watched for a while. And next thing is, there's two dogs come up, so I froze. I was up there, I couldn't move because they were watching me. Ben was on the ground with the MPR 308, and he managed to drop one, and the other one sort of ran out of his sight. I hooted at it and stopped it, as you can see in the footage. I can't get down. They're moving forward. They're coming forward. They're watching me. They're creeping up. He got the one. The other one stopped over a bit back where they were. Now he's going again. Good shot, Ben. Good shot. Anyway, he didn't stick around, and next thing we see another couple up further. So we walked up there, and I had him in my sights, but there was a fair bit of grass between us, so 129 metres. I could just see his ears. Wasn't quite, I didn't think I was right to pull the trigger yet, and then he sort of poked off. So we've been for a long walk, had him calling back to us, howling at us. Okay, we've got two dogs over this direction somewhere that we've been howling at, and another one started back up over there somewhere, and then there's another two over that direction somewhere, but way out. So we've got at least 5 dogs here. We've already shot one, so it's at least 6, but whether those two out there in the same pack or they're just answering back at these ones, we don't know. But the wind's sort of swirling around everywhere, it's making it hard. And there's grass everywhere, and long grass and suckers. Oh wait, there's one. Coming this way. Definitely one. 330 metres. Which way is it heading? He's not really heading anywhere. He's facing west at the moment. But he's just sort of standing there, looking around. I'd say he's nearly right on the track. I reckon he's probably wary. Now he's going west. At least 4 over there. How many's that? There's at least 4. There's a couple over here too, is there?
No, one. That was one now.
Well, I'd say this other mob has just got together. I reckon we'll go to the track as quick as we can and wait there because they might come down the track. Because they travel this track here a lot. I love that. Wonder if they might get together. Whether they might, the two of them might get together and whether they'd come. I think they're getting further away though. It's all gone quiet now, so we're just back here to the windmill where we started. Well, there must be still a big pig around here somewhere. Sort of old diggings, but definitely since it's here last. Open up. This is where I got the big boar that other time we come down. It's just out here somewhere, so there's the windmill. And we got the dog just over the other side here. We'll go and have a look at him. See, I was up the windmill there, right against the skyline. Ben was just at the base of it. And there was this pile of logs and stuff here between us. A lot of melon holes. And those dogs were coming up here in the hollow, so sort of just out of sight. But Ben was able to get eyes on this one, a bitch I think, and the big dog got away. But there's a lot of grass here at the moment. Oh, here she is. There's a big dominant bitch. She's had a litter of pups before. Anyway, she's leaked all her pee out. But I'd say by the look of her rear end, she's just coming on heat. She's a pretty big dog. Oh, Ben got it with the MPR 308 and the Ace H50R. That is still one of the best scopes I've ever used. I really, really like it. And the Magne-Tech Rings, can't forget that. We had the glass scope, I had a Trigicon glass scope on here when we got here. We just took it off and threw that one on and come straight out. Dropped the first shot. So I've got the old Ruger Ranch Gen 1, 223, and I've got the Ryco S75R, the Ryco 2 S75R from Nog Peaks on the top there. So that's a 1280 scope. But like I said, I put my rifle down to climb the windmill and they were just there watching us. But actually, you know, I reckon I probably would have been blacked out against the sky, so that's why they sort of kept coming up. But
I reckon they saw me.
So that other dog, he ran off and he stopped back there just after you shot. But he was up here further, I think. I'd have to go and look back in the footage, but it all looks different from up there.
There's nothing out there.
Trees, grass.
A dozer on the hill.
More grass, more trees.
Wow.
And there's some dingoes out there somewhere. Just haven't found him yet. Hey look, is that Bambatsy over there? I think it is. I think that's Bambatsy. It's a bit of grass I planted. Wanted to try and spread a bit of it around. It's good cattle feed, that stuff. I've seen a few stalks of it, but I put out a whole bag of it. I just rode the quad through the paddock, sowing a bit out. This is probably 12 months ago or more. It's good to see that these sums come up. It should start spreading a seed around, hopefully. Anyway, we'll get this big old girl back and get her scalped and hit the sack, I reckon. We got the dozer loaded up. The cattle, amazingly, they were all in the lane when I got back with the dozer. So we just shut the gate and pushed them up to the yard, and we got them all loaded. So Ben's in the other truck behind me, a little body truck, the new little Azusa we got, and he's bringing the cattle, and I've got the dozer on the semi, and we're heading home. So anyway, we'll see you later. I've got to go and check the traps at home, and as soon as I get home, see how we go. Back home now. We're just going to quick run up here and check the traps. What is that? Looks all clear here. Get out and have a look to be sure. We've got one trap out in the grass, so I can't see it from the track, just you're driving this way. And I've got one trap there, the other one there, and they're both still set. Be a fox track there, possibly. One did go past in the camera last night, but he sniffed at the other trap, but he didn't get in it. See what we got down here. See, the headlights have got some kind of tracks here. Oh, no. No, we got there's dog tracks there. That's since we're here yesterday morning, isn't it? So I wonder whether they're just walking past that spot. Maybe we should stick a trap in here, I reckon. Somewhere around here. Not tonight, but because they're probably avoiding that spot up there where we've caught those three now.
Is that cat? Little one?
Could be cat. I think it is cat. Actually, yeah, a cat walked past that last night. Not before. But that's definitely dogs been through here since yesterday morning. Righto, we'll go up and see what's up ahead. Just coming up to search 3, 4 and 5. Can't see any movement. Get out and have a look at the foot. This is where I caught the big dog. Can't see any tracks. I reckon they're just avoiding these spots. They're not walking past them. So there's a trap in right there. Can't see any dog tracks on the road. The other trap is in there. Well, there's a fresh one there. So they've walked through there, but maybe I need to put a different scent here. I might put bit of Tish's pea there again. See if we can encourage him to step on it. Got another one back over here where I caught the dog. There's nothing there. Actually, look, there's one. He stood on the edge of the track there a few days ago by the look of it. Stepped on the edge of the trap. Right. Put a stick there. Anyway, I'll go and freshen this scent up.